Good morning, everybody, and thank you very much, Bing, for your very exciting introduction. And after listening, to your presentation, I think I need to drop my PowerPoint. As when Simon asked me to join this Walk21 event, I immediately agreed without any hesitation. Very simple, because first of all, I like walking. Second, I like hiking. Third, I like running. So Walk21 just fits me so good. So I just cannot refuse. Actually, Bing's presentation tells us a lot of stories. And I would also like to start my response with a story. Is it working? Wow. My story of laundry service. It is almost about 20 years ago when I traveled to America and resided in a small town in the United States. And then I think I need some laundry service. And unfortunately, the small hotel did not provide such laundry facilities. And I go to the front desk and ask, where can I get the laundry service? The lovely lady pointed me, down the road, 10 minutes, you won't miss it. And then I took my laundry bag and walked. And then that lady, sorry, sir, the parking lot is here. So actually, I suddenly realized that what she means is I need to drive 10 minutes down the road and then get the laundry. As a people growing up from Hong Kong, when he said 10 minutes down the road, in my perception, it's walk 10 minutes down the road. But in American cities, 10 minutes down the road, it means drive 10 minutes down the road. So I suddenly realized that we have a very different perception about space. Wow, we have a very different perception about space. Here, we are talking about when we measure the distance, we measure the walking time. But in many cities, distance is measured by driving time. And how we develop this behavior or mental perception about space is actually because of our urban fabric. Hong Kong incidentally developed a very compact land use pattern compared with some very segregated land use pattern in some other cities. And that have shaped our behavior, shaped our perception. And I think that is, many people may not realize that is very much the foundation of walkability. A very compact land use pattern is really the foundation of walkability. And as planners, we really would like to enhance this pattern, sustain this pattern, and because that is the basis of walkability. I'm not going to follow my PowerPoint, but I would like to make some response after listening to Bing's presentation. Yes, as Winnie said that I really fall in love with this East Kowloon area. When I asked to start this Energizing Kowloon East office, actually in my mind, I've been walking around this industrial area, and at the end, I know that I need to facilitate the transformation of this industrial area to a business area. So how would I like to transform? After writing all the reports about econometrics, about land use planning, about urban design, about this and that, actually I come up with very three simple words. One is to turn this place walkable. People would like to walk here, but they are not forced to walk here. People like to walk here. I should make people like to walk in Kowloon East area. The second word is to make this place sittable. When I walk around those inner streets, you cannot find a place that you would like to sit down. So I would like if that can become a successful CBD, then that should be a place for people who would like to sit down and take a rest, sittable. The third word is turn the place stayable. When people finish their work, they will not just rush back home, and they would like to stay there, have some happy hour, some chatting with their colleagues, meeting friends. So I think if I can turn this place become walkable, sittable, and stayable, then that will be successful. And after that, I turned the dictionary and I found that, well, in Oxford Dictionary, at least in my version, I keep the Oxford Dictionary when I was secondary school. So my secondary school time, Oxford Dictionary version, I cannot find the word sittable. And I turned, in that version, I cannot find the word stayable. So incidentally, I make up 2 new words. I don't know whether it is true. And I think this very simple concept has been carried through very nicely by my colleagues. The second point I would like to give a response to Bing's presentation is that when we look at the Granville Island, I visited there. My last visit is almost 15 years ago. And I think that, well, when you develop such a city, facilitate its transformation, some large-scale infrastructure appears to be unavoidable sometimes, like the flyover bridge, connecting the island with the inland. For Kai-Tak, we still need to think about some large-scale infrastructure to help with the connectivity. We have the cruise terminal. That's a mega structure, but as Bing's picture told us, apart from this large-scale infrastructure, we must not forget some little things. I'm really amazed by Bing's word. Don't make the ferry too large. Let us have small ferries. Let us have, a very pedestrian-friendly walking trail. People can either jogging or just sit down and enjoy the harborfront. Let us have small shops, no chain. We know that we cannot exclude all those chain stores because Hong Kong is a free economy, but shopping spaces in smaller scale may help some individual businessmen. They may like to, or affordable, to make this affordable for them to start their small business here. So, and that reminds me of the 4 words. When we say CBD2, it is CBDD. The last D is diversity. Let us sustain the diversity in this place. And I really I must give a big commendation to my colleagues in EKGO. They have turned the bad Lings, sometimes the part of the very dirty and unwelcoming places in this area. They turn the bad Lings into places that can accommodate art, accommodate people's activities. And I think this sort of continuing effort is really, really important. So in Bing's presentation, he showed us a lot of slides about activities. And activities needs organizers. And first of all, the place must be planned, decided, and managed that can accommodate various types of activities. And then we should have and allow different organizers to organize events that can attract people. People would go to the waterfront, of course, because of scenic view. But more important is that they come there for a purpose, for an interesting purpose. And these activities and events are really provide them with an attractive purpose for them to come. Because waterfront is actually, like Bing said, it is the edge. It is at the edge. If it is not attractive, people will not go to the edge. And if we attract people to the edge, then apart from good design, apart from good buildings, we need activities. And I think EKU is really doing some pioneering work of introducing or organizing activities along the Kwun Tong waterfront and bring people to this edge, which at one time is very, very secluded to the population of Hong Kong. So perhaps I have used up my time, and I'm so happy to later sit together with Ling and have further exchange. Thank you very much, Ling.